have the narrowest gap in this state between Republicans and Democrats in terms of registration that we've had since 1930. So we need you to register to vote, and then to get out there and vote next fall for the candidate of your choice, and I hope that candidate of your choice is our President, George W. Bush. Now my pleasure to introduce my boss, the chairman of the Republican National Committee, Ed Gillespie.
Thanks, Tom. Thank you all. Thanks for being here today. It's great to be with you. This is Reggie's registration day. Reggie is rolling across the country registering voters. I hope you all take an opportunity, if you're not registered to vote, to register to vote today. The right to vote is one of the most sacred rights we have, and I appreciate WWE participating in a voter registration drive in the course of this election year. It's a very important election year, and I appreciate all the participation from the WWE today. And we're thrilled to be with you, to be standing with WWE, encouraging people to go out and register to vote, and then more importantly, in November, go out and vote. So thank you all for being here. It's great to be with you.
Now, to introduce the man that needs no introduction, former champion, Ric Flair!
Agenda is let's lose this HBK stuff. I will cheer for Victoria as well. We're here today because we're honored to be part of the WWE and honored to be able to represent this great company and talk a little bit about our political structure. Talk a little bit about the political structure of the United States of America, the greatest country in the world. To make this brief and short, I think it's very, very important that the American youth get involved in politics, understand politics, get out there and vote. This is going to be a crucial year for the structure and the future of the United States of America. And I think it's also very important that you do not obtain all the information through what you hear at home or from your friends. You need to take time to go out and understand exactly what's at stake, what's going on in America, what the issues are, and understand that you all, if you're 18 years of age or older, can play a very important role, each and every one of you individually, in what will be a very, very important election. So take time out, learn the issues, understand the political structure, understand that it will never be perfect, because it never will be, but it certainly can be better if everybody works hard at it. And if anybody wants to know where I stand, raise their hand and I'll tell you. I'm a Republican. I'm very proud to be a Republican. That doesn't mean you have to be a Republican. But I do have a stand. My family takes a stand. My friends take a stand. In this company, I don't know what the stand is, but they're taking time to bring the superstars out of the dressing room every Monday night until the election to make sure each and every one of you have an opportunity to learn and understand the issues. Thanks for having us here. Is George W. Bush and the Nature Boy. No more. And George W. Got it? And now I will turn it over to a man I recognize. I don't like personally, but I recognize.
wrestlers. The one thing though is, we got millions and millions upon millions of lots of goofy wrestling fans. And the one thing that both the Democrats and the Republicans recognize is that we're a demographic, we're an audience that they want. You guys right here and everybody that watches our show has a big influence on what this country does and what it has to say for the future of this country. You have got to recognize that. You have got, for one moment out of your life, this is what we do. I don't like to be serious that much. But come election day, I do. It has to do with the rest of my life. It has to do with the rest of the life of a little 4-year-old boy I got at home and another one on the way. The decision that you make on election day doesn't just affect you, but it affects those that are coming in the future. I want you guys to really take it seriously, because you have to. I want you to go out there, I want you to exercise your right to vote, and I want you to find out the issues. You're not going to learn it from Dan Rather on the news. You're not going to learn it from Tom Brokaw or Peter Jennings. They're going to give you their spin on what they see as the things that are important to this country. And that isn't the way I think. 9 times out of 10, it's not the way the regular, everyday people think. Tom Brokaw doesn't spend any time down here with us. He's too busy rubbing elbows with the rest of the media elite in New York. They don't know how regular folks feel. So you guys need to find out about those issues that are important to you. Please, I implore you to do that and then get out there and vote. Now, as Rick said, I don't know if you have any cares in your life as to what my standing is, but I also am a Republican. I support George Bush. Now I heard when his name is, well, and that's fine, man. And that's fine. I guess the difference is you yell and be obnoxious, and I accept you. One of the things you need to look at. You don't see that many angry Republicans, but you see a lot of angry Democrats. Okay? I'm a hard right-wing Christian conservative, but I ain't angry. I figure more love and compassion will win you to my side than anything. Amen. All right, but that is my feeling. Sometimes being a leader, folks, is not popular, okay? But you got to find one that you want who's going to lead in spite of what the pressures around him have to do. And to me, that is George Bush. He doesn't buckle. He stands firm. At least when you know you don't like him, you know he's solid. You know he's not going to bend. That's my opinion.